Hey guys, Vass from X-Force again with
Scott from X-Force.
Now today we've got something a little bit different, and it is a electric pistol, and it is done by UDL. It's the M17, so SIG M17 electric pistols. Now the beauty with electric pistols obviously is you don't need to regas. But as most gel blowers know, a lot of the electric pistols, especially the early days, were pretty average. I mean, we've done a fair few over the years, and you know, we said some nice things and then maybe not some nice things, but the latest lot are actually fantastic. Of course, it's not going to replace the gas. The gas is still going to be the you know,
gassiest,
the top tier when it comes to punching hard, but you know, for realism in a sense of feel, they are very nice, very solid, and obviously because you don't have to regas, you've got basically a battery that goes inside the mag. Then each mag basically would have its own battery. So every time you change the mag, I forget how you push that. There we go. Every time you have a new mag in there, if you're gonna have 2 or 3, you'd have to have a battery for each mag. But what that also means is it's gonna last you quite a while. So the only thing you gotta worry about is filling up your mag, which it still is what it is. They don't have the same capacity like the old ones did, but these are the spring fed mags, so they are very good. They feed, well, a lot better than the old ones did.
If you're used to the like your gas style as well, it gives that realism, but at a cheaper price point as well.
Yep.
It's a hop to barrel.
Oh, now I was just checking. Now some of them had, I don't know if that one, we had something in the past with lasers as well. Huh?
No.
This one didn't have the laser. Huh? All right. So. We've got black and obviously we've got tan. So the SIG M17s, they were the ones that the
US military
apparently had because things didn't quite work out that well apparently, eh?
No, it's the newer ones.
Oh, the newer ones. Oh, okay. So the beauty with these though, you know, if say for example, oh man, I forgot to charge my my battery in the mag.
If you do want to mill sim as well and you run out.
Yeah. You've also got manual with them, which is really cool. That's the one thing that's all he's got to get.
I won't get paid otherwise.
Yeah. It's the one thing that you can't do with the gas.
Yep.
You got no gas, you can't even work. Like at least with these, if you want to just sit there at home and pop some cans and you're like, man, you know what? Oh no, my battery's out. Oh well, you can still sit there manually popping cans, or as Scott says, if you're at a mill sim and over the weekend and you run out of battery, well, there's another option. So that's quite cool.
Even as dry fire, you can just still rack it back, and I know a lot of guys use pistol shooting for mental health. So guys and girls, just guys in general. You can rack it back, up, fire. So there's options.
Yep, indeed. Very cool. You've got your Picatinny underneath, extended mag, so obviously mostly for your battery there, but getting the gels in, you just got to pull the 2 tabs on the side, pull it down, and then feel like you normally would with gas mags. Don't ask me exactly how many they hold, but they hold
How many do they hold?
A reasonable amount, I would say, probably at least 17. And very solid. Like built wise, it is polymer, but a really hard.
It's
like,
solid.
Very
it's
solid
really solid.
polymer. Internally, it's electric, so obviously gears and all that. This has metal gears. Now, with electric pistols, some of you might know, there's not a lot of upgrading to do. This already has electric gears, metal gears. It's also got a built-in hopper,
which is adjustable when you rack it back.
Yep. So yeah, your grub screws up the top there. So you've kind of got pretty much everything needed to go. The only thing that might be, we are looking into a brushless motor for them, which for anyone that wants to, it is not a really cheap option, but yeah, if you want to go really crazy on it, then you can. But all in all, for what it is, it's a sweet little piece, and it just gives you that option of not having to carry gas. If you're on the field and you want to have a sidearm just for those occasions, you don't have to worry, oh, I need to carry gas, because, you know.
Even if you want to, you don't want to run gas, or you go to a field where you can't run ultra hard, and you get the brushless, it still will work out in time cheaper than paying for gas. But you can run around like Black Side or Spec Ops, something like that, and it's still a small package for your CQB kind of fields.
Yeah.
So there's options there. So if you want to play just pistols, you can rock just pistols.
Indeed. Plus, I mean, anyone that wants an M17, there's really not a lot in gas at the moment. In the gel ball scene, there was some AWs around for a little bit, but there's not a decent one out there. So this, if you want an M17 that's nice, well built, and does the job, these are pretty cool. Really, outside of that, what can I say? Normally I was no fan of electric pistols, because, well, since the gas come around, it kind of made all the other ones pretty much obsolete, and the old ones were
Was it like the old SKD Glocks? If you rack that little puppy backwards, you do internal damage. So these, even if you're obsessive compulsive and like to rack, you're not going to damage it. So that's a bonus for me, because I do get fidgety.
100%. That plus having all the little extras, you know, built-in hop-ups, metal gears, all that sort of thing. It's built really well, and even holding it, you know, like it doesn't feel like a cheap.
It'll add weight to a holster as well if you want to cosplay with it. So,
indeed.
As of start of December, so just for time frames, how are these price pointed?
Don't quote me. I think they're around about the 260, 270 mark. So it's
sub 300. So
pretty good.
At least that way it gives you an idea. If you are looking at one, you really need a SIG M17. That will be cheaper than gas. So it gives you an idea.
In a way, it's an entry into that sort of market. These are probably one of the cheapest electric pistols with the metal gears. We do have some that are cheaper with nylon gears, but if you want to get into the metal gear market, they do get quite pricey. We've got some new ones coming, but you know, some of them are hitting 300 plus. They'll have metal slides,
especially if you want to put like a brushless into it, or thinking of upgrading. Most people you know, I'll never upgrade my car, then it's new wheels or whatnot. So if you do want to look long term at upgrading, or the possibility of it, for price point, you're better off starting with metal gears, because then you're not trying to find and source metal gears to put it in the brushless motor after you strip those gears.
Yep.
So
100%.
Start with metal, it'll save you money long run.
Yeah, I wouldn't put brushless on the nylon gears anyway.
No.
That really is your entry point if you want to test it and then later go to one of these. But
Just
these
start with the metal. It's a lot safer.
This just has everything, so that's the beauty of it. Yeah, I'll bring you guys a bit closer to have a look.
What about extra mags?
I think we got some.
At that price, you could almost dual wield.
Yeah, man. Look at that. Even all the writing on it looks pretty sleek. Yeah, boy, look at that. Really nice. Really well finished. A lot of these companies are really sort of amping up their finish, and the quality is really coming through nicely.
And that was by UDL.
Yep, so remember that one is the UDL M17.
I'll rack it back so you can see the grub screws.
No, and there's the grub screw for your, you can see in there. Yeah,
there's the UDL brand underneath.
Yeah, there's the UDL. Yep. Thank you. Now let's go shoot it. Hey guys, Vasti back at our range with the UDL M17 SIG. Now, electric. So we're gonna crack a few down the range there and see how it does. Ooh, very nice, very accurate. And so that has that little bit of a blowback, so it sort of feels nice without being obviously too heavy. So we'll put a couple through our Aztec Chrono. Pretty sweet. So right on the money. I think we've got it on line as a 200.
Pretty consistent too.
You can't get better numbers. That's consistency right there. So obviously not a high power hard puncher like a gas one, but a 200, that's higher than what most electric pistol ever were. Most electric pistol around the sort of 140, 150, 160 if you were pushing it. So 200 is actually pretty good for a pistol, electric. You know, and in most cases, if you need to hit somebody at say 10, 15, 20 meters, this should do, with the hop up, it should do the trick. But the beauty of it with that sort of FPS, the accuracy is fantastic. I can hit that bullseye quite well, like multiple times, one after the other. So fantastic pistol, electric. For those guys that want to change, don't want the hassle of gas, especially with winter and then summer, having two different gases.
Even just the price point of paying for gas, some people take into effect.
Oh, that, you know. This, you bought it once and then you basically, all you need to worry about is gel. So absolutely fantastic. Make sure you get yourself a speed loader because it makes life a lot easier. And outside of that, yeah, you can sit there and pop cans and do whatever as much as you want. Remember though, stop and think. Make sure you're not seen in public with it. To and from, bag it up. Stay safe guys, play safe. We'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.